They're really going to do this, aren't they? They're actually going to pull this off, aren't they? The Houston Astros are about to come back. My arch rival, Houston Astros, are about to come back from 3-0 down and beat... Okay, it's an out. They're going to come back from 3-0 down and beat the Tampa Bay Rays and go to the World Series. That's actually going to happen. My gosh! I can't believe this! I can't believe this. The Rays, I'm turning over my shoulder here because they're arguing about that last play here. They're trying to figure out whether or not that was an out. I think it was an out, though. I think they're showing it that he barely made it, but regardless, whatever. I can't believe this. I can't believe it. I mean, who would have thought in the last 3 games the Astros would wake up? I guess we figured it was going to happen eventually. Well, Game 7. Game 7. Game 7 tomorrow. So, we're having it tomorrow. We're going to have a Game 7 tomorrow, and Houston's coming. I don't know what to say, man. Houston's backs woke up. Tampa Bay was silent, and Tampa Bay has been silent in the last 2 games. They've gone completely cold. Tampa Bay pitching has not been able to hold up to Houston's great offense, and we are seeing the Houston offense. We are seeing what we thought we would see from the Houston offense. As a diehard Yankee fan, can't wait for Game 7. Oh, I can't wait for Game 7 too. Was that an out or not? Was that an out or not? That was an out. That was an out. That was an out. Okay, they're still arguing about that last play right now. I'm pretty sure it was an out. If not, then yeah, that's an out. Oh gosh, come on. I don't want to restart this. But man, it's brutal to think about that. At least we won't have to worry about being the only team to blow a 3-0 lead. Yeah, at least that's that. Yeah, it is an out. It's now officially an out. The Astros have officially won. The Astros are going to Game 7 to take on the Rays. They do it here by beating Tampa. Final score 7-4. Again, I'm just in shock here. Let's break down this game here. The Astros got it done here late. Early on, Tampa scored the first run. They were up 1-0, and it looked like is tonight the night. But then in the 5th inning, Houston took over in this game. And let's break down this 5th inning because they got their big guys involved. In the 5th inning, Houston got their top guys involved, and that's why they're here. In the 5th inning, let's break it down. So Snell's pitching. Walk to Gurriel. Diaz singles. And then they bring in Castillo, which I was actually fine with. Like, okay, he's put 2 batters on. But again, we see another time with they don't want to. These managers are so excited to get to their bullpen. But they bring in Castillo. Maldonado singles, or Maldonado, sacrifices. So Diaz now second, Gurriel to third, and then the big 4 guys in the lineup after this. Springer single to center, scores Gurriel and Diaz. You had Altuve double to left, scores Springer. You had then Altuve went to third on a pass ball. And then Brantley walked, and then Correa. Carlos Correa again, RBI single. Altuve scores, and it was 4-1 Houston, and that was the game right there. But actually, it was not the game right there, because then they weren't able to score. And then in the 6th inning, the decisive blow, Tucker with a home run to make it 5-1, and Tampa was never able to recover from that. Tampa did not get going until late in the game, and then by then it was too late. World Traveler goes Stros. Congratulations, there will be a Game 7. I shouldn't be in shock, but I'm just more indifferent at this point. I'm just like, of course Houston's got. Of course, I'm gonna have to watch as my Yankees blow it in Game 5, and I have to watch this unbelievable baseball team, which I have been saying. Again, I hope this proves, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that the Astros are a good team with or without trash cans. I hope this proves it. I hope this finally puts the nail in the coffin that the Astros did not win their World Series or get to the World Series last year because of trash cans. Because they are a great team. This is proof of that. And yeah, to see them just come alive here in the 56th inning. Again, I don't know what happened in the first 3 games. I don't know why they were shut down, but they have been phenomenal here, 3 games in a row, and now they have forced the Game 7. It almost seems inevitable now, looking on Twitter, it almost seems inevitable that Houston's going to win this series. It seems inevitable now that Houston is going to win this series regardless tomorrow. And yeah, maybe Tampa can pull something out here, but it just feels like in Game 7, it just feels like it feels inevitable. It feels like Tampa has lost all the momentum they had in the first 3 games. They've been shut down here in 3 straight, and Houston is rolling right now. The Springer home run yesterday. Yeah, and even I will say this. This is the first time. I mean, I guess we've been saying that Houston's offense is getting better, but this is the first time. This is the 6th game, and this is the first time somebody has scored more than 6 runs. Houston, previously before that, the Rays scored 5 runs in Game 3, and now Houston tonight scored 7 in Game 6. Oh my goodness indeed. For them to pull this out, for I just subscribed, Frankie. I'm an Astros fan. Thank you, World Traveler. I really appreciate that. I've been seeing you here a couple times on the channel. I really appreciate you subscribing. I don't know. Again, the fact they were able to get to the offense here, the fact that again Tampa had started off so well. Snell pitched good, 4 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs, 4 walks, 4 strikeouts, 82 pitches. Again, you can sit there and say whether or not you should have let him go a little while, but it looked like Snell was running out of gas. But then the bullpen was not able to do it. Castillo and McClellan or whatever his name is was not able to get it done. We lost to a team who was about to blow a 3-0 lead. Yeah, that's infuriating. That's infuriating. But that just proves to me now that we would have lost to the Astros anyway. We were either going to lose to the Rays or we were going to lose to the Astros. We were not beating the Astros. And by the way, I'm already saying this. Already feeling like the Astros are going to win Game 7. And you know what? Maybe tomorrow Tampa's going to score 10 runs right out of the gate and Tampa's going to pull this off. But again, Houston has all the momentum. And I'm not trying to do a reverse jinx, I promise. It just feels like Houston is just rolling. Astros are hitting the balls hard in the first 3 games. The thing is, the Rays had fielders in great positions. Yeah, there were a lot of great hits that Houston had in the first 3 games, but yeah, Tampa was able to make those great catches and those great plays. We're not seeing that here in the next 3 games because either the ball's ending up in the fence or it's in a position where they're not able to get it. Framber Valdez was lights out. Valdez was terrific, and I forgot to mention him. 6 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, 3 walks, 9 strikeouts, 101 pitches, an incredible performance. The only run he gave up was the Adams, a double in the 2nd inning. He settled down after that. And then the bullpen, for the most part, really shut down. Scrub, Taylor, Javier, and Presley only giving up 3 runs. John Sanchez agreed, yes. But yeah, they were able to shut it down here. Again, Springer with a big hit tonight. Altuve. The top 4 guys in this lineup, Springer, Altuve, Brantley, and Correa, all with RBIs. Alex Bregman continues his struggles, though. Tucker with a home run there. I hope this happens in the NBA one day. That would be amazing if it happened in the NBA one day. I never thought it would ever happen in baseball, and now it's about to happen twice in my lifetime here. Astros shouldn't cheat. They shouldn't cheat, but they're not cheating right now, and it's just their pure talent alone that is getting them to this point, to where they're now 1 game out. To where they're 1 game away from going to the World Series. Now, it's amazing to me that Tampa could not close this. It's amazing to me that Tampa has let this get through their fingers. You had your chance in Game 4, in Game 5, in Game 6. You had your chance to step on their throat, and you couldn't do it. And that is embarrassing to me. It's like if you lose the series, you become the laughingstock of baseball even more than the Yankees. It's just amazing to me that they would. And I know that these guys are new in this position. They've never been to an ALCS before. But it's amazing to me that they could not. That they were 1 game away and they could not close the deal. They had 3 chances to close the deal, especially in Game 5, and they couldn't do it. The pitching was bad, and their offense just shut down. In the last 3 games, what have they scored? In the last 3 games, I find 4, 3, 4, 4. So 10 runs as opposed to the Astros 8. 3, 3, and 4 as opposed to the Astros 4, 4, and 17. So 15 to 10. Come on, get some more runs in there. Score a little bit, and they've not been able to do it. Especially the way they were, I guess, previously. But it's the Astros will make history. They're already there by forcing in Game 6 and now 7. Well, it's not history because somebody else has already done it. But yeah, this will be the 2nd time that it would happen if the Astros can pull this off. It is now the 2nd time that a team has come back from 3-0 down to make it into a World Series. Or to come back from 3-0 down to force a Game 7. It's the 2nd time ever. And again, now it just feels inevitable. Now it just feels I am inevitable. The way Houston is rolling with this offense, it just seems like we all know the conclusion. And maybe not. Maybe Tampa can surprise us tomorrow. But again, now all the momentum right now is on the Astros. And Tampa, it is a shame that they let it get away from them. But you know what? It was bound to happen. Never quit on this team. Never quit on this team, on this Houston team, which is so good. And again, I want to remind people they're an amazing team. This proves it. Again, Astros now force a Game 7 here in this World Series, or in this ALCS. And now again for Tampa, how do you come back from this? How do you respond after such a brutal loss? Like, nobody can be a bigger laughingstock than the Yankees. Well, the Rays might be. The Rays are about to be. The Rays might blow a 3-0 lead, so I think they will become a bigger laughingstock. But who knows? I mean, the Yankees are. People are always going to laugh at the Yankees because we're the biggest market. We haven't won a World Series in 11 years, and people want to laugh at us here. So yeah, but I think right now the Rays, like you just say, Rays blew a 3-0 lead. That's on your legacy now. I mean, the Yankees had to deal with blowing a 3-0 lead. If social media was around the Yankees in 2004, the Yankees would never heard the end of it. But eventually, we were able to win a title in 2009. But man, I'm still shocked that. Yo, Astros, congratulations, my man. Frankie, thank you for being so classy from this baseball girl. No problem, World Traveler. Because I have to be honest. And it's just, man, maybe the Astros are making it pro. It looks like it. And that's going back to the whole trash cans thing. I always felt weird doing that because, of course, the Astros cheated with the trash cans and all that. But I never wanted to. Maybe it was just me. I didn't want to find an excuse. Like, oh, there it is. That's why we lost this series. I always am the kind of person who blames it on my team. I don't look at the other. I blame it on me. I blame it on us. And I'm self-critical, I guess. And I looked at my team like, we stunk. We should have been better than that. It doesn't matter about trash cans. We should have won. So yeah, this is now again proving my. I feel like this series has proven my theory, and maybe I can't 100% prove it, but to me it is that the Astros again were a great team before, with or without trash cans. They are a great team. They're a great offensive team, and they've shown it here in the last 3 games. Frankie, I told you, fool. Yeah, I know. Morris, you can laugh at me. Here we are at Game 7. So remarkable job here by Houston, and again now for Tampa. Figure out what you're going to do here because you have lost all control there, and right now it is the H-Town train is just roaring, and it seems like there's no stopping it. McCullers is going to destroy probably tomorrow. And oh gosh, the whole us against the world thing. Houston fans are going to be insufferable tomorrow. No offense, but if Houston wins tomorrow, they're going to be insufferable. They're going to be all over my timeline. They're going to be crazy, but they will deserve it if they pull this off. But Tampa still has one more game here to go. So I should have pointed out, if you're new to this channel and you like what you see, make sure you subscribe down below for more content just like this every single day, talking about baseball, football, and everything else going on in sports. Tonight we will have a Dodgers-Braves reaction. If the Braves win, we'll have a reaction to that game. We have we have every home run videos, those come out every day. We have a couple other football videos coming out in the next couple of days. We have a lot of things that we're working on right now. I'm going to change the channel here. Right now we have on TBS. Right now I'm going to change the channel to, I'm going to change it to FS1 because right now, hold on, I got to move up here. Right now on FS1, the Dodgers are playing the Braves in Game 5 of that NLCS. And the Braves right now are up 2-0 here in the bottom of the third as the Braves look to clinch their spot in the World Series. So we will be keeping you updated on that game. Congratulations to the Houston Big Bang Theory Astros for Josh James. Good to see you. Hell yeah, Astros. High-fiving all the Astros fans. We doing it, boys. Again, Houston fans, come in here. Come in here. Celebrate all you want. Again, really in the 5th inning. They started out, and I feel like a couple of these games here, it felt like the Rays started off hot, and then Houston eventually caught up. I'm trying to remember Game 4 because that was so long ago. But in Game 4, Houston broke out early. Tampa scored 2 runs in the 4th, and then Houston scored 2 in the 5th off the Springer home run, and that's what gave them the lead there. In Game 5, Houston was hot at the beginning again. Tampa came back, and then Houston Springer home run. And then here tonight in Game 6, this was actually different. Tampa got the early lead. Houston was down in the 5th, but then Houston scored those 4 runs and was just relentless from there on out. They scored 4 in the 5th, 1 in the 6th, 2 in the 7th. They scored 7 runs on 11 hits as opposed to Tampa Bay 4 runs on 6 hits. Tampa Bay has been shut down here as of late. And again, Houston now in total command. So, Game 7 tomorrow. Do we know who's starting? I guess that's not official. I guess McCullers will be starting tomorrow, but in terms of Tampa, I have no idea. You guys can, I guess, will figure that out for yourself. If I was the Astros, I would figure out how to move Bregman. He's a ball player that can concentrate and keep me Springer career. My heart would break if we lost either. I expect a big day tomorrow. You know what? The way this series is going, don't be surprised if Alex Bregman hits like a home run tomorrow. Do not be surprised. I'm calling it right now. Don't be surprised. I feel like Bregman tomorrow breaks out of the shell and hits a home run. Because it's the way it's going right now for the Astros. It just feels like it, man. But again, credit to them. I don't know what's going on here with Tampa. I don't know how Tampa. Again, now people are making fun of the Rays here. Outside of Manuel Margot, I have no idea how this team fell apart here in the last couple of days. All right, how about this? Okay, ESPN stats and infos. The Rays hit 6 for 31 in Game 6 and are below 200 for the series. They have now hit 230 or below in 8 consecutive playoff games dating back to the ALDS, the longest such streak in postseason history. Wait, so they hit 230 in the ALDS? Wait, so this game is 6. So in the last 2 playoff games against the Yankees, they hit below 230, and they still beat us. Oh my gosh. How did that happen? Charlie Morton versus Lance McCullers, I looked that up. Okay, Morton versus McCullers. Should be a fun matchup there. The Astros are the 39th team to trail 3-0 in a best-of-7 series. They're only the second to force a Game 7. Game 7 tomorrow is Dusty Baker's 9th career winner-take-all postseason game. He's breaking a tie with Bobby Cox for the most all-time. If the Astros win, I'll be happy for Dusty Baker, though. Maybe 2020 is the year of coaches or managers who've been waiting so long, who've gotten close so many times, finally getting that title. We saw it with Andy Reid at the beginning of the year. Frank Voit wasn't the same, but you know, it's he'd been in the league for a while, but not to the extent of Andy Reid. And yeah, Dusty Baker's obviously been somebody who's had many chances but couldn't get it done. Go Stros. Bregman has a career 160 hitter in the playoffs. This was a runner-up MVP last year. No, I know. I'm just saying, like, I just feel like tomorrow it's bound to happen. If the Astros win, they face the Braves in the World Series. We call it the Dirty South Series. I don't think so. I mean, you can call it the South World Series. It's the Texas World Series because this World Series will be played entirely in Texas. Atlanta now has runners on second and first right now, with nobody out. They're getting to Joe Kelly here a little bit here. Seems like they already did early on in this game. What if the Astros lose though? If they lose, then Rays win, and I can. Do I want the Rays? Who do I want to win tomorrow? Do I want the Rays to win, or do I want? Do I want the Rays to win, or do I want Houston? Houston's a better story, and Houston, well, that's a better story. Actually, I have no idea. You know, tomorrow I'm just going to sit there and just root for the best team to win. That's what I'm going to root for tomorrow. Because I feel like either situation in my mind is bad. Because if the Rays win, that reminds me of the Yankees. And if the Astros win, that also reminds me of the Yankees. So it's pain tomorrow no matter what. I'll just be drinking a lot tomorrow. Drinking a lot of water. Goodness. Christian Pash had an RBI single in the second. That's why Atlanta has the lead here. Dirty South sounds good to me. I don't know. I just don't think of this World Series as Dirty South. I mean, I know it's Texas and Georgia, but, you know, I just consider it a South World Series. I consider it the weird World Series. That's what it is this year. Houston Astros big comeback story. They have, and they have done a tremendous job at it here. Again, getting those offensive hits. Correa, Springer, Altuve getting those big hits. I mean, think about it. After Game 3, we were saying, my gosh, Altuve is choking. He's throwing away all these errors. People were ready to laugh at the Astros, but the Astros might get the last laugh here. As the Astros have piled off 3 in a row, and they're now, again, 1 win away from the World Series. But the Rays are, too. Tomorrow's going to be a fun Game 7. This is the first Game 7 we had in a league championship series since 2018, which isn't that long ago, but the Dodgers-Braves was Game 7. No, Dodgers-Brewers, excuse me. Braves not choking a series, huh? No, it's not the Braves right now, it's the Rays. The Braves are up 2-0 right now, but yeah, they could find out. Correa, Springer, on Altuve bats stayed hot today, and that was so important. That was so important. Again, to get those 3 guys, they all scored in the 5th. In that monumental 5th inning, they all scored. And that was so important to get those guys rolling, to get those 3 core guys hits. Who do you think will win tomorrow? Gotta go with Houston. They have all the momentum. They have all the momentum. The offense is clicking. I need to see something for Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay has to show to me that they're actually that they haven't fallen asleep. Tampa Bay has to show to me that they've actually got it. Did Atlanta just make it 3-0? Atlanta just scored. It is now 3-0 Atlanta here in the bottom of the 3rd. Atlanta looks like they're in a good position here. But yeah, in the 5th inning. In the fifth inning, Springer RBI single, Altuve RBI double, Correa RBI single. Those 3 big guys. Those are the 3 guys I associate more with this Astros core than any other team. So those are the 3 guys there that I'm glad that they are. And Brantley's also there, but those are the 3 guys I identify with the most. And they contributed here tonight. Yes, I mean. I can almost imagine the Rays losing it tomorrow and coming out saying, I think they're still cheating. Imagine pulling that excuse. Imagine, where is the cheating though? Where were they? I mean, I'm sure there'd be like the grassy knoll people who would like do frame by frame and see, oh look, there's something, but I don't think there's anything. I just don't think that there's anything this time that would happen. I hope Joe Kelly does terrible. I hope the Dodgers come back. If the World Series, the Dodgers against the Astros would be epic. The Dodgers talk more about the Astros than any team. The Yankees talked a lot too. But the Yankees talked a lot and didn't back it up. The Dodgers have talked a lot and have almost backed it up. 0-3 comeback. Yeah, man. Yeah, they've really come alive here. They've really come alive here in this series. I don't know what took them so long. Like, that's the thing. I'm like, it's not a surprise that this is going 7. It's a surprise to me that it took the Astros this long to start scoring. Like, so many times during the series, I was just sitting there going, why are they not scoring? Why are they not hitting? Like, what happened to them? The Rays choked. They have, but they could still unchoke it tomorrow. But I was waiting for them to finally hit, and then in Game 4, 5, and 6, they finally did it, especially here tonight. Tonight they scored their most runs here in the series. And they actually didn't score that much in Game 4 and 5 as opposed to with the other games, but they scored enough, and they were able to shut down the Rays. And the Rays offense went silent. We brought up the stat about the Rays have been terrible hitting for the last 8 games. Even in games that the Rays have won, they've been terrible on offense here. It was their defense and their pitching that was able to shut it down. The offense here has gone silent a little bit. The Astros should have won the series already. I don't think so. I think this is where it should be. It should be 3-3. Are you in New York City, bro? No, I'm in Jersey. No, I'm not in New York City. I love New York City, but no, I'm not there right now. But yeah, here and actually the call was overturned. No run there for the Braves. Apparently there was an out, so the Braves are still up 2-0 here at the end of the third. 6 innings to go. Also, gotta say, Fox's baseball theme highly underrated. Da 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 da. Like that is a highly underrated baseball theme. It's a theme of my youth. I remember hearing that all the time. That is a great theme that Fox has for baseball. Probably the best part of their coverage. Oh, can we stop with the Joe Buck? Can we stop with, if you don't like Joe Buck, fine. Can we stop with the Joe Buck hates every team cliche? I hate every year. Every year we hear Joe Buck hates this team. Joe Buck hates this team. Joe Buck hates it. How about this? If every team thinks Joe Buck hates them, maybe it's not true. Maybe he's just fair and objective. Maybe that's what it is. I'm sick of the Joe Buck slander. At least if you want to say Joe Buck's bad at commentary, fine. You want to say he hates every team? Like, come on. Every team thinks that. How can that be true? You ask Braves fans, they probably think Joe Buck hates them too. But yeah, just a little rant there I wanted to go on. Yankee fans on Cope Watch tomorrow. Yeah. I'm not going to enjoy watching tomorrow. I'm going to do this game for the show, but I'm not going to enjoy watching it. I'm like, oh gosh, I have to watch one of these teams who I hate. I have to watch one of these teams win the World Series. Like, that's not going to be fun. Or one of these teams get to the World Series. That's not enjoyable. That is not a pleasant experience for me. And but I'm going to have to suffer tomorrow. Maybe I should do a Yankee fan reacts to Braves Astros Rays Game 7. Probably not, but it's something that'd be fun. Yeah, I'm sure people would have a ball with that. But man, it's quite. I love Joe Buck's natural and calm demeanor. I like that too. I like it too. But when he gets excited in big moments, I do like that too. I wish there were times he was a little bit more excited, but it's fine. It's regardless. So what do you think about John Boy not being honest like you? I'm not going to talk trash about John Boy. I like John Boy. I know there's some Astros fans that hate him, but overall I think he does a good job. But check out my channel. I do food reviews, One Piece, pizza, side reviews, hamburgers, Mexican food about if you like food, you will like it. All right, maybe I'll check that out. But thanks for supporting my channel, man. I really do appreciate it. I do like food, so I mean, you have to eat to survive. So I like food, I like water, and I like breathing. Like, those are 3 important things. And housing is very nice too. But I guess you can live without housing. It wouldn't be ideal, but and electricity. I like electricity too. I like all the things you like kind of need to survive. So the Astros need to score 11 runs in the first inning tomorrow. I don't think they have to. I mean, if they want to step on the Rays' throat and end this and put away all the suspense tomorrow, they do that. Remember, let's take it back to 04. Let me gather around the table, everybody. 2004, Game 7, Red Sox Yankees. I'm so pumped up for this game. I don't know why I was. Red Sox. I'm thinking the Yankees are going to win this game. Remember, Red Sox Game 7, Red Sox Yankees. I believe it was the first inning. I'm going to double check it right now. I could be wrong. But in the first inning, Red Sox Yankees, Game 7, the Yankees. Yeah, it was the first inning. Okay, let me put it up. Okay, so in the first inning, Manny Ramirez. So Johnny Damon singles, then he's still second. Manny Ramirez singles to left. Then they throw Damon out at home plate. It's like, all right, wow, the Yankees have all the momentum. They just got Damon out at the plate. The next pitch, the very next pitch, David Ortiz hits a home run to right. It's 2-0 Boston. By the time the second inning was over, it was 6-0 Boston. By the time the fourth inning was over, it was 8-1 Boston. My point was, that's the other series where the other team came back from 3-0 down, but Boston was able to get runs early and put their foot on the Yankees' throat. That's what Houston, I feel like, needs to do tomorrow. They don't have to win the game, but if you really want to end this series and you want to just drain all the life out of Houston or out of Tampa, because that game, Red Sox Yankees Game 7, the Yankee fans were so pumped. By the second inning, the stadium was dead. By the second inning, you could hear a pin drop in there. And by the fifth inning, Yankee fans were leaving and Red Sox fans were coming in. So if you want to, and that's not going to happen here because there's no fans, but if you want to completely just put your throat on Tampa tomorrow, you score early. You score early, you get a home run, you have Altuve or Correa or Springer or Brantley hit a home run, and you really get the momentum going. That's what you got to do tomorrow, I feel like, if you're going to want to win this series. Or at least tomorrow. Well, there's one thing I think I say the Yankees don't have to deal with anyone. They aren't the only one who let a comeback like this happen. Yeah, that is the one positive about it. Corey Seager just hit a home run. It's 2-1 Atlanta. Corey Seager with his 4th home run of the postseason. And the Dodgers have now cut the lead in half. It is now 2-1 Braves in the top of the 4th. Big home run by Corey Seager. I still don't think Manny Ramirez gets enough praise for his fall heroics, more home runs than anyone ever. He was fantastic. He was good. And I hated David Ortiz as a kid, but now as an adult, I'm like, that guy was so awesome. And he's a great personality. He's a great guy. I was rooting so hard for him last year when he got shot. I was glad that was a year ago. Man, I can't believe it. I'm so happy that he's been able to recover here. Yeah, he's a great guy, great personality, and yeah, he was fantastic in the postseason as well. It'd be very, very difficult to hit off Morton. It would be, but we'll see. They're gonna have to do it tomorrow if they're gonna win this. What if the Rays win the Super Bowl and the Buccaneers win the Super Bowl? Should the NBA consider putting an NBA team in Tampa Bay? No, I don't know. I mean that would be that would have 4 teams. Would Tampa Bay you already have a team in Miami? Would Tampa Bay be able to get an NBA team? I guess you could always afford the money. Although if I'm putting an NBA team in a location, I'm putting it in Seattle. That's the team I'd put in. I wouldn't put it anywhere else. Mariners once had David Ortiz and the minor league team as David Arias. That's crazy. And then he was able to, after that, so quickly after that, he became something great. But he was fantastic with the Twins and then the Red Sox. He became a Hall of Famer. And all the clutch moments that he had in his career. And I hated him as a Yankee fan, but man, he was so darn good. 1 championship in 20 years for the Yankees. It's kind of embarrassing. 1 championship in 20 years. The Red Sox have 4. Joke. Score some runs. Trying to think here. What else? Okay, if you guys have any more comments here, let me know here. But I continue to be impressed with Houston. I still am wondering why. And Roni, go Astros. See you there, man. I still don't understand why it was. It's crazy that 3 Astros are already on the list of most home runs in playoff history. Who would that be? Would that be Altuve, Correa, and Spring? I'm guessing those are the 3. I'm guessing those are the 3 guys who are on that list. I don't know who's on. I don't know if I'm sure there is right now a list of most postseason home runs ever. I don't want to go through. I guess I could, but who has the most home runs in postseason history? But yeah, I'm sure all 3 of those guys are on there. And in the couple years that they've been in baseball, they've made monumental contributions. In 2017, they were responsible for one of the great postseason series of all time. Those guys came through. In 2019, they had a couple. Altuve had a walk-off home run, and Correa did too. And in 2020 now, we see them come through again. Again, those 3 core guys have been just monumental here for Houston. All right, so I'm trying to pull it up right now. Who has the most? Okay, so I am subscribed. Oh gosh, I'm not subscribed. Oh, okay, never mind. I agree. I'll have to work on that here later. But Manny Ramirez does have the most home runs in playoff history. He has 29. I gotta sign into my stat right there. Mariners could have had Rodriguez, Ichiro, Griffey. Sorry. When the hell was best NBA moments to remember? It's already come. Nick, it's already happened. NBA Plus Best Moments to Remember is already out. It's already on my channel. Check it out. Or Google NBA Plus 2020 Best Moments to Remember Frankie G, and it's there. Or just Google NBA Plus 2020 NBA Plus Best Moments to Remember, and I'm the first one that pops out. So it's already there. It's already out. I sent it to all you subscribers out there, unless you guys didn't get it. It's there. Check it out. It's I really enjoyed making the video. It was a whole lot of fun to make, and I think it's a really good. The music's a little different, but because I couldn't do it because of copyright. But it's a very good video. So go check that out if you haven't seen it already. Go check out NBA Plus 2020 NBA Plus Best Moments to Remember, celebrating the entire NBA Plus that we had this year, which was amazing. Yes, H-Town baby, Jake, celebrate my man. Celebrate. What's up, Frankie? What's up, Niso? Yeah, Altuve, Correa, Springer. Mariners could have had Rodriguez, Ichiro, Griffey, Johnson, Martinez, and Cora on the same team to win the 0-1 World Series. And they didn't, because they ran into us. They ran into the Yankees, who beat them down in 5 or 6 games. Then we lost to the Diamondbacks. That still haunts me. You talk about a lot. The Yankees had Mariano Rivera on the mound in Game 7 of the World Series, and he couldn't get it done. It happens. Sometimes the best fall. Game 7 do or die, the Game 7 starter for the 27 World Series versus the Game 7 winner. That's a cool story. That's a cool story. That's right. I don't know why I forgot about that. But yeah, that is a very, very cool, interesting, unique story there. I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, tomorrow's going to be fun. Tomorrow is going to be a lot of fun to watch that game. Even though it's going to hurt me as a Yankee fan, it'll be a fun, enjoyable game to watch. To see these 2 teams and how they go out of here. And again, can Houston score early? And I feel like if Houston gets a couple runs early, I think that'll be enough. I don't think Tampa's going to be able to recover. So it's imperative for Tampa to get that first run. Get it as quick as possible. Get it in the first or the second. If the NBA expansion teams, they would have to add 2 teams to go from 30 to 32. What other cities besides Seattle do you think should get an NBA team? I might consider about putting one in Vegas. I might consider, there might be a market there, but Seattle, Vegas, I don't know who the other team would be. I mean, possibly Tampa, but I don't know. I'm trying to think of, like, if you guys can come up with a big market there that the NBA could really use the team. The Astros batting first tomorrow is scary. Oh, yes. Yes. Just continue it. Rivera is just Kershaw with rings. Rivera is much better with Mariano's the best closer in the history of the game. It's not Verlander versus Cole, but still a big game. Yes. Are y'all keeping the menu? I'd like to think we are, but again, I'd like to think we are. Here's the thing, and I've heard this from John Boy and a couple others. The Yankees lost a lot of money in this year because of COVID and because they weren't able to have fans. They lost a lot of money. So I don't know if they're going to be able to afford the menu. Hopefully they will. I'm guessing they will. I'm guessing they can find it. But, my point is they've lost a lot of money. I think they'll be able to they'll probably be able to afford the menu. They're the Yankees after all, but it's just, they should. I don't know what the Yankees are actually going to do because the Yankees are stupid. I'm really, Brian Cashman is letting a computer make all his decisions, and it's given us 0 championships in the last 11 years. How are the Astros doing it? Are they cheating? They're not cheating. The Astros are not cheating. I was thinking, how hilarious would it be if Rob Manfred has to give the Astros the World Series trophy? What do you say? Do the Astros say thank you for this piece of metal? I'm from Winchester, South Seas. I want redemption. Everyone's saying we're cheaters, and everyone does the same thing. We just got caught 3 World Series in 4 years. Take it back. I've already given you guys, if you've watched my show, I'm guessing you've not, I've given the Astros plenty of respect over every show I've done. I've talked about how great they are. I've said that the cheating didn't matter. Everybody does. I don't think everybody cheats like that. I don't think everybody was using video cameras. My argument was, although the Yankees may have cheated too, we have to hashtag unseal the letter. So we may be cheating. We may have cheated too. So I have to keep quiet about that. Yeah, this could be the 3rd World Series appearance in 4 years. Ridiculous. Think about how crazy, insane, great their young pitchers have done. We lost Cole and Verlander. McCullers comes back from Tommy John too. Yeah, remarkable job. And everybody was ready to laugh at the Astros. The Astros, redemption story. Everybody was ready to laugh at them, make fun of them, mock them, and look at how they responded. And they were terrible in the regular season, and look how they responded here in the postseason. Yankees, the team that once won like 9 World Series in a row, yeah. But eventually, yeah, he's respectful and a solid dude. Thank you, DVDs. Once a cheater, always a cheater. Yeah, but they're not cheating now though. I don't think they're cheating now. If they are cheating now, shame on Major League Baseball for allowing that to happen. Shame on the Astros too, but shame on baseball for allowing that and not figuring that out. But I'm not sure how they would cheat. It's a neutral ballpark. Yes, the Yankees did for sure. I don't know if definitely for sure, but I do think there might have been something there, which is why I can't really say anything. I don't know anything. I just feel like there might be something. I don't think it's anything like videotaping. But yeah, we know guys have been trying to do, like, whether it's Vaseline on baseball, whether it's steroids, whether it's sign stealing, whether it's like baseball players have been trying to bend the rules and cheat since the dawn of time. I'm pretty sure Abner Doubleday tried to cheat. That doesn't make it okay. I'm just saying it's baseball. It shouldn't happen, but it's baseball. Why more in this sport than any other sport? I don't know. But that's just the way baseball is. Bottom of the 4th now. Joe Kelly out. Blake Treinen in. And Blake Treinen, I believe that's how I'm pronouncing his name. Can't really say the Yankees cheat like the Astros. They just have money, lots of money. Yes. Okay, I don't think the Yankees cheated like Houston did. I mean, if they did, then wow. Also, bad job by baseball or nobody else for telling us. It seemed like it was a well-known secret in baseball. But nobody was able to, they weren't able to reveal it. It's kind of like, in a weird comparison, it's kind of like the Harvey Weinstein thing. It's like, this was well known for years, why did nobody say anything? You feel like you could have saved a lot of time and a lot of stress if you just told us that. MLB gave us the video equipment to do it. Well, bad job by baseball. Whoever gave it the video, don't do it, please. Come on. Is baseball run by idiots? No, we know that, because Rob Manfred is an idiot. Rob Manfred successfully ticked off every single baseball fan this year. He's ticked off every team. Everybody hates him. He's got a lower approval rating than COVID. It's just horrendous. King tried to cheat with a perfect swing and hate for the Yankees, and that worked. If the Astros went, I would have really liked Astros Dodgers. You might still get it, but the Dodgers have to come back here. But you'll take whoever you can get at this point, though. Yeah, you would have loved the Dodgers, but you'll take the Braves. I think the Yankees are held at the Astros seat because they hate the Rays. Yeah, I'm more angry that the Yankees didn't cheat. If you told me, if you told me that we could have cheated and won a World Series, and the only punishment we would have gotten, we would have had to fire our manager, and that's it, we would have kept the trophy, no asterisk on the trophy. If all we did was fire the manager, I would have done that, and everybody else would have too. I thought I heard knocking. It was scary. It was everyone else would have done it too. So yeah. And I'd probably have this attitude, F you. Everybody put that attitude. We probably would have the same attitude that Houston did. I'm not saying it's right, it just would. But man, yeah, I'm angry that the Yankees didn't cheat. I'm also angry at baseball for not coming down harder on the Astros, but that is what it is. The Rays are really about to blow a 3-0 lead. Yes, they're one game away because they can't hit all of a sudden. They can't hit and they can't stop the pitching. Baseball is an embarrassment to sport. In soccer, when a team's caught cheating, they get sent to a second division. In baseball, you get to have 2 more chances at the ship. Yeah, because baseball is run by complete idiots right now. The Astros remain an example. They closed the book and left other teams alone. Red Sox had a little slap on the wrist, but that's it. Yes. It's a shocking world we live in when Gary Bettman is the most competent commissioner in sports. No, Adam Silver is. Gary Bettman right now is in second by default. I give Gary Bettman credit for what he was able to do with what Gary Bettman did with the bubble was fantastic. So, and by the way, the NHL bubble has worked, the NBA bubble has worked. The NFL bubble can work, but I don't think it can work now. I don't think you can do it in the regular season. Same with baseball. I don't think you can do these bubbles in the regular season. I think and there's way too many players involved. I think you have to do it in the postseason, which is sad. It's a shocking. Yeah, I hope they review the Boston Red Sox cheated too, and nobody talked about them. I think they did, but yeah, they just gave them a slap on the wrist. Like whatever. Gosh, Batman is so. Or I'm sorry, Manfred is so awful. I hope Dodgers win tonight. I'm praying Blade grow a 3-1 lead. Whatever happens, happens. You know, by the way, Nick Markakis has played in more regular season games without appearing in a World Series than any other active player. He's 1 game away from doing it. So if you're going to root for any player in this World Series, root for Nick Markakis. Just let it be known that Belichick always denies will changes and screw him over with strategy. But Belichick's great too. The Rays couldn't really hit in the ALDS for the most part. It's just that they had great pitching and defense. Amazing! The Rays couldn't hit, and we were worse! The Rays couldn't hit the entire ALDS, and we were worse. Think about that. Sorry, I snapped there for just a second. I could not believe that had happened again with this pathetic Yankee team. This is my team. This is my pathetic team. So yeah, we got any more comments here? Again, it's still 2-1, bottom of the 4th, 2 outs. No one ever gives our owners credit for firing the best GM and coach in the Major League. The MLB might have went easy on us, but we went hard in-house. I don't know if anybody gives you credit over that because I think you had to do it. I think that it would have been a bad look if you. I think you had to do it. So I don't really think anyone really gives you credit for that, and that's why. I mean, it was the right move, but I don't think it was really that hard to do. Not coming down harder. What else do they want there? Small market teams. The baseball doesn't want to have not enough money for baseball, so they use them as a scapegoat to make everybody else stop cheating. Which is bad for baseball. Like, so apparently, small market teams being successful is a bad thing. Like, if that's baseball's thinking, they're wrong. Yeah, it hurts the ratings, but imagine all the excitement that comes into those small market teams winning. Like, that's a great feeling for them. But again, Rob Manfred is an idiot. If you look at all of your prism in baseball through Rob Manfred is an idiot, everything makes sense. Don't stand until they just get the first pick in the NFL draft like almost every other year. I know it's happening. Soon. It's gonna happen soon. Either that or the Giants, whatever. And it's not working. So there's a rumor the Nationals cheated last year too. If that's true, it means the last 3 champions all cheated. Go figure. I don't think that happened. Again, I want to see evidence of it. We are now through at 4. The Braves are still up 2-1. Well, either way, somebody's about to get a great coach. As a Yankee fan, I'll take him. AJ Hinch, I'll take him, please. Alex Cora, come here. All is forgiven. What's up, Jared? At least the Braves look like an NL pennant. Looks like it. Yep. Let's go, Hats. I was waiting for you, man. Congratulations, Rays are in trouble, man. They are. Rays or Astros in Game 7. I gotta go with the Astros. They have all the potential right now. It's hard to pick against them. Go Astros. Sadly, Astros. Framber Waldez pitched a gem. Yeah, I didn't give Waldez enough credit because I was focusing more on the offense. But Waldez was fantastic tonight. He really shutting down Houston, really shutting down Tampa, which everybody else was able to do. Go Astros. Let's go. So, and by the way, we're not done tonight. If the Braves win, we're going to have another show immediately after that game. So we have a whole lot of other things we're working on here tonight. It's a very big night tonight here on the Frankie G Show. If the Braves win, if not, this will be the last show we do tonight. 40 people watching. You guys are great. Thank you guys. This channel continues to grow. I love it. Go Astros. Let's go. You gotta be excited. I mean, why couldn't the Yankees have come back from 3-1 down last year? Always forgiven until they lose back to a hanging, breaking ball. Yeah. Until then. Look, right now we all hate Boone. We all hate Boone and we want him out. So, I can't believe it. Yeah, that makes sense. But you should really just at this point just realize they're the Astros and you're just great. This has been a great postseason. You know what? I think I agree with you. I think I'm starting to agree with you. I think this has been a really... It's been a weird, it's been an odd, but I think it's been a great postseason, and I've enjoyed it. I don't know if I want this every year. I don't want this format every year. I will say this, if you're going to do 16 teams next year, which I think they will, you have to give, and I've said this over and over, you have to give the number 1 seed a bye, because you have to make the regular season mean something right now. The regular season means nothing if you don't give the number 1 seed a bye. If 16 teams make it, it's all worthless. But whatever. Who doesn't love the underdog? I don't know if Houston's considered the underdog here. I mean, I guess so. You can have Dusty Baker. You know what? Right now, we take him. Jordy South Series. You're really pushing that. All right. I mean, it's just the World Series. It's the Texas Series. It's the Quarantine Series. Whatever it is at this point. Goodness gracious. We just reached 55-30. So thank you guys again for you guys growing the channel. Ooh. For growing the channel here. The 16-team thing is permanent. Yeah, I don't want it to be, but I think it is. At what point does Manfred make it like a 30? Eventually it becomes like a 30-team. And it becomes like the NCAA tournament. Or it is, actually. It becomes 30 teams. Oh. People overestimate the effect of the trash can to the Astros. Yeah, I overestimate it too. Houston who hates the Texans and think they didn't fire their coach because the Titans got Vrabel. At least they finally got rid of their coach, man. You at least have to celebrate that. Again, top of the 5th. Globe Life Field, again, is a phenomenal field. What do you think about the little scuffle with the Astros and Rays? Whatever. They want to fight, whatever. I'm trying to look at it here. Good idea. Frankie's burning internally. Yes. Yes. I'm a little bit on edge here. Benches. Hold on. Let me see. When did the Astros and Rays have the fight? Was it tonight? I can't remember. While we're not using trash cans. Not right now. Good idea. Let's go Mars. Houstonian, but I can't with Texas Mythos football. Yo, what's up, Kid Connor? Good to see you. Hey, Frankie, do you think MLB is rigged because in 2019 was the cheating scandal? No, I don't think sports is rigged. I'm not one of these people who believes sports is rigged. Do you know how hard it is to rig sports? Like, how hard it is to rig that every single thing happens exactly the way it happens. I think it's so, it's just so ridiculously, intricate. It's just, I just can't imagine that happens. I don't believe it. Wouldn't it have been revealed that baseball is rigged? So I don't see that. I think the 16-team format works as long as the higher seed hosts the wildcard game. Not like that helps the Twins ever. No, that's fair. But again, the 1 seed has to have a bye. Nice judge shirt. Yes, thank you. My mom got it to me. Judgment Day, 99. Yeah, that's but yeah, it's unfortunately he's not here right now. Just curious, what do you think the punishment should have been knowing all teams cheated? Knowing that all teams cheated? If all teams cheated, now again, I'm not sure every team cheated like that. The Astros may have gone above and beyond. Happy birthday, Tim McCarver, by the way. I don't know how old he is, but happy birthday, Tim. But yeah, just for the Astros, I would have put it I may have wanted to take their trophy away. But now I probably wouldn't have because it wouldn't have meant anything because the Astros are a great team regardless. The 95 Houston Rockets are the real underdog for Houston Sports, so no other. I guess. They were great champions. Give it up, we're not cheating anymore. No, I know that. I really wanted to do this off season so we can take off. I don't think it's going to happen, man, but whatever. You do what you got to do. I have a 12 jelly jersey Bills. Oh, that's cool. I love Jim Kelly. God bless Jim Kelly. Just fantastic quarterback. And a good guy. Let's go. Again, celebrate this, man. Enjoy this moment. Relish it. Because it's thank you. No problem, Jake. You're in a Game 7 when you thought the series was over. You're in a Game 7 now. And you have a chance to really rub it in everybody's faces, including mine. Well, they do give LeBron the best player good calls, and because the teams lose or something like that. But the Saints were robbed and all that. LeBron gets 7 calls this weekend. But yeah, the Saints were robbed, but I don't think that was rigged. I don't think that was rigged. And even if it was, okay, fine. Let's say that the NFL tried to do it. So the NFL planned on the Saints throwing an interception late, and the Rams kicking a field goal. I just don't buy that. Rays choke. College football talk. Good to see you, man. They're choking right now, man. They're absolutely choking. And they have 1 game to fix it. Otherwise, they're going to become a complete, they're going to be a complete laughingstock in baseball. The fun ride coming up tomorrow no matter what. Oh yeah, tomorrow's going to be... I don't know what time the game is tomorrow, and we will have a live reaction after that game. Don't worry, we'll have a live reaction after Astros Rays Game 7. Either way, I'll be suffering because again, either my team wins or the other team. And no, I'm sorry. Either a team I hate wins or a team I hate wins. So either way, it's bad. Right now, Astros race is scheduled for 8:30. I don't know if it's going to change. If it's right now scheduled for 8:30. If there's no Braves Dodgers game, then maybe that will change. But I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Fun ride. Yeah. So yeah, it will be a fun ride tomorrow. It'll be an enjoyable moment for all Astros fans that we're this close. Race 2020, Yankees 04. Yep. Go Astros. Congrats, man. Right now, I'm not a baseball guy, but I've seen a couple games though. Baseball's great. Baseball. I know baseball gets a lot of rap from some people, but how can you not be romantic about baseball? Baseball is a wonderful, wonderful sport. You guys gotta watch it. It's not yet as epic as the Dodgers Game 7 choking, that's for sure. No, but it's close. Hey, I tell you what, Astros win 10-1. You think that happens tomorrow? If they're able to do that, Yankees are my favorite though. Well, yeah, mine too, my man. With this cough, my Atlanta underdog bandwagon comes in nicely. The Braves don't need the second ring. Bregman's got to step up though. He does. Yeah, you're going to need another performance here from Bregman. But honestly, Bregman hasn't stepped up in this entire series, and they've been just fine. Although I am making a prediction tomorrow, I feel like tomorrow it would make perfect sense if Bregman hits a home run tomorrow, just to completely just make everyone feel, just make every Astro hater feel miserable. It's like, oh, now Alex Bregman hits a home run. Of course, the guy who's been completely silent. That's the only way 2020 can go here. The Dodgers just got a runner on first base here. Green is now in the pitch for the Braves. Top of the fifth here, 1 out. It's only a matter of time before all MLB teams say, "Evan, let's start this." Yeah, if Bregman gets going, I'm a gorilla drawing walks. Watch out. I know. I'm scared of that. I'm terrified of that. Cheating. Yeah, let's start cheating. Oh boy. I hope he does. You asked me, did you ever think about doing live play-by-play reactions? Here's the thing, Isaac. I would love to do it. I think that those would be great. I actually tried doing that a couple years ago, but it was back when I had like 100 subscribers, and they were so boring because I had to talk to myself. It would be great to do, but I also feel like I'd be the only if you can guarantee me that 100 people would be here watching it at once, then I could do it. But until then, I don't feel confident. And also, like, yeah, Yankees, those would be fun. But like for doing Giants games, like on Sundays, I'm busy. On Sundays, I'm spending all day Sunday working on my every touchdown video. Like that's something I put more time in. So it's something maybe like one day when I'll have like 100,000 subscribers and I can get 100 people maybe. But until then, I don't know how I feel about it because I want to be sure that like 10 people are going to be watching. And maybe one day for a Yankee game, but until then, I don't know. And there's also other streams watching the Yankees. That's like Barstool does a Yankee thing. John Boy does a Yankee thing. If they'd like to invite me on, but yeah. So it is something. Thank you for asking that question, Isaac. I would. It's something I'm thinking about doing, but I want to wait until I have more subscribers to pull it off. By the way, I said 100,000. Like that's so snobby of me. Like, oh yeah, like when I get 100,000 subscribers. Like I'm just assuming I'm gonna get 100,000, but that'd be great if I ever get that though. But still got a long way to go. Do you know the Yankees and Red Sox are found guilty of the same thing that the Astros did, but it was all hushed up? But the Yankees and Red Sox didn't do it like that. I do think that the Red Sox cheated. I don't know about the Yankees. But yeah, like that's a really. I was there. Yeah, Rob was there. Rob was one of my oldest subscribers, like 2 years ago. Those live streams were painful, but we got through it. I don't think the Raves are one of the most solid teams I've seen. That's just the Astros playing with a huge chip on their shoulder. I'm a huge Morton fan. The Rays are great. Go Stros. Yeah, man, absolutely. Again, yeah. I think the Rays are a good team. I think the Rays are maybe not hitting wise, but again, I said the Rays play great team baseball, and they've done that. By the way, Rick, I'm going to get to your number here in just a second. I'm going to read the other comments, Rick. I'm going to get to your question, and all you other guys, I'm going to get to your question here. But yes, I think the Rays are a good team. They just the Astros have more talent, but the Rays play great team baseball. That's why they're here. Much respect to you, man. Keep up the good work. I have some exams next week. I want to start studying tomorrow, so have a good one. Kid Connor, good luck, man, and thanks for coming to my channel. Hope to see you soon. Exams are the worst, but yeah, hang in there. Astros going to make history. So proud of my team. Congrats, man, so far, and we'll see if they can do it in Game 7. Just need Bregman to get going. I don't think they're going to need it, but yeah, that'd be nice. Pick a number 1 through 10. 5. I was there. Yankee video reactions. I found this place also Yankees losing reactions. Well, at least you guys seem to like that. You guys seem to like me screaming and yelling about the Yankees, so I appreciate that. Hit the like, guys. Thank you. The same. I missed the 3-7 inning because of the marching band practice. Missed all the action. You are marching band? That's nice. Is mayonnaise an instrument? Sorry. Anytime I think about marching band, that's cool. But marching band is cool, man. Anytime I think of marching band, I think of SpongeBob, though. But yeah, that's yeah. I'm glad you were able to catch the end of it, though. At least Rays are gonna blow a 3-0 lead. It looks like it's gonna happen here, man. Yankees are on record of cheating in 2015. Again, I don't think that much, but yeah, I think there may have been some cheating involved. Drew Brees did one too many, but I watched some baseball, so I can keep it a baseball talk. Oh yeah, like yeah, watch whatever. We talk baseball, football. We don't talk hockey yet. Baseball, football, basketball. If college basketball starts, get ready for some Rutgers videos, folks. Rutgers videos. If Rutgers is playing this year, get ready for some Rutgers videos because I want to talk about Rutgers. I've been waiting so long to talk about Rutgers being a legit team. I love these live streams. Thank you, Rob. 3. That's it. 9. I told you 5. Okay, cool. Yes, mayonnaise is an intro. That is the best. I'm sorry. That's the best episode of SpongeBob. I think there are other great episodes. That's the best one. The timing, the pacing, the jokes, the characters. It is. They could have ended the show right after that. It is a pitch perfect, and the finale, sweet victory, of course. There's so many great lines in that episode too. Yes, we're from the pet hospital down the street, and I understand you have a dying animal on the premises. What matchup would you rather see, Astros Dodgers or Astros Braves? Astros Dodgers I think is more appealing, but I wouldn't mind seeing either one. If the Astros win the next game, will they take the World Series? I think so. I think the momentum will carry them the way. I'm currently a Condora. I don't want the Astros to win the World Series, but I do want Dusty Baker to finally win the World Series. I'm in the same boat you are. I don't want the Astros to win, but I want Dusty Baker to finally get a title. I'll see you, Rob. So, water. Oh, just spilled on myself. Oh gosh. It's still the top of the 5th. Braves are up 2-1. I am so dry. My mouth is so dry. Rick just sent me a thing. Yeah. Frankie's a diehard Jersey boy like Chris Christie. I am a diehard Jersey boy like Chris Christie. Love Jersey. I saw Chris Christie in an interview today. My gosh, he does not look good. That COVID really looked like it damaged him. I hope he's okay. Because politically, people may have different opinions about politically Chris Christie, but I always loved him because he was fat, loud, big sports fan. Like he was the epitome of New Jersey. So that's why I always enjoyed the Chris Christie character. Go Stros, and that is all we'll talk about in politics for now. Go Stros. Astros 7-4. Shirt up. Thought Frankie had some 6-pack out for a second. No, dude, it's a 6-pack, but all the cans are out of the pack. It's a no pack. But yeah. Again, to you Astros fans out there, congratulations. Cheat or not, you can't measure the heart of a champion. No, you can't. The Yankees don't have that right now. The Astros have that. The Yankees don't. The Braves get out of that inning. We're heading in the middle of the 5th. The Braves are still up 2-1. So we got about 8 more minutes to go. And again, we are not done. If the Braves win tonight, we are not done. We'll be back after the Braves game. If the Braves win, and only if the Braves win. We'll be back tonight. So, hopefully, I'll see you guys again for the show later tonight. If the Braves win. If not, then then whatever. And by the way, we'll be on for Rays Astros tomorrow, and we'll be on Sunday for the NFL shows. So there's a lot of cool stuff that we're doing tomorrow. We are working non-stop right now. We're like that Hamilton song. He's just non-stop. Committing is so strong, the women sing along in harmony, and never is the stronger than. No, I messed up the lyrics, but whatever. There's something key in difference this playoffs. No Soto shuffle. Yeah, there is something different in this playoffs. Fans, but we do have a couple of them here in Texas, but. Yeah, it's a different world right now, and unfortunately, this is how we're going to live for the next year. But no Soto. The Nationals, obviously too. But do you count whoever wins the legit championship because of the 60-game season? Yes, because if the Yankees had won, I would have counted it as a legit championship. So if it would have counted for me, it would have counted for them. So whoever wins is the legit champion. Is it the most? Is there a technical asterisk? Maybe, but it's like, look, all 30 teams had to play the schedule. It was the best of the best. Like you all had to do the same thing, and one team had to win. So, regardless. So we got about 6-7 more minutes here, guys. So again, if you guys have any more final comments, final questions, let us know so that we can say whatever else you want here, and we continue to grow here. Are we at 55? We're at 55-30 still. But again, thank you to you guys who, again, all the work you've done here on this channel has been really something. Game 7 tomorrow, like 04, Red Sox beat Yankees. Let's go. I know. Question today: what would you do if the Yankees won the World Series and then you found out they cheated? I would celebrate. Then I would be angry. I'd probably do what Astros fans did. I'd be like, "Yeah, we cheated. So what?" I'd probably get really defensive about it, and then I'd probably use it as a way to it's us against the world. Even though in my mind I knew that we cheated and we shouldn't have done that. I probably would have made the argument that the Yankees would have deserved it even if they hadn't cheated. But yeah, I would have only mattered if here's the thing. If baseball had taken away the Astros championship, if they had put an asterisk on it, or taken the trophy away, then the Astros fans would have cared. But now, no. So obviously they don't care because it's like, all right, we still won. We're still champions. I hate it. I hate the fact that Houston got off easy, but it is what it is. And again, we learned that they're still a great team. It was just that personal part of me that was hoping that like we could finally be like, see, we earned this title, like we deserve this. But man, or that we should have won the title, but whatever. So we got about 5 more minutes to go here as they're showing the highlights here on Fox. As the Braves are going up 2-1 right now in the bottom of the 5th. Final thoughts here. Again, unless you guys have final questions, final thoughts. Darn it. Feel like I came from 2019 and tell you Mike Pence won 2020 against Iraq, Dwayne Johnson recorded. So you came back from 2090 and that's the first thing you told us. First of all, do we make it to 2090? Do we make it to 2090? I don't think The Rock's running. I mean, maybe. I just... He's doing acting. Like, and... I don't know. I mean, we did not ask him to cheat. We did not know they cheated. We're just rooting for H-Time. Exactly. It's like, hey, we didn't know. And again, you did the George Costanza thing. Was that wrong? Should I not have done that? I gotta plead ignorance here. If I had known that kind of thing was frowned upon. Maybe my favorite George moment. Yeah, I don't know if we're making it to 2090. I would love to believe that, but I don't know if we're making it to 2090. I would be 92. I'd be 92. So, ugh, gosh. Just enjoy being young while it happens. Woo! So this was a lot of fun. This was a lot of fun, guys. Thank you guys again for joining us here. We got about a couple minutes. Yeah, you tell me. Ronald Reagan. And who's vice president? Jerry Lewis? That movie, that is a fantastic movie. That is an amazing. I mean, yeah, everybody's talking about how great that movie is. But yeah, that's one of the best movies of all time. One of the best scripts of all time. Game 7, Astros versus Rays. I'm ready for it. Let's go. I'm so ready for it. Braves 2 to Dodgers 1. Yeah, that's what it is. Astros ain't cheating this year, so what now? I got nothing. Astros ain't cheating. They're just a great team, and I'm not going to talk trash about them. They're a legitimately awesome team. So I'm silent. They're just a great team, and that's all I should say about them. Bottom of the 5th here again. Freeman is up. 2-1 here. Frankie gives me Jerry Lewis vibes. That's a real honor to be compared to Jerry Lewis. Thank you, my man. I'm no Jerry Lewis, but to be in that same breath, thank you so much. No, but Trump was right. Please keep the politics out of it. We don't want political stuff here because this is a safe space of non-political stuff. We're here. It's a happy world. See you later tonight or sometime tomorrow. All right, man. Absolutely. All right, Rick. Take care, my man. Again, final thoughts here. Unless you guys have any more questions, this was a fantastic win here for Houston. The last 3 games, they've really stepped it up. Tampa has gotten totally cold. I wanted an Astros-Brewers World Series. That would have been interesting. I don't know how many people would have wanted it, but that would have been cool, I guess. I still remember Game 7, but that was a great series. It just had a terrible ending. Had an awful ending. I prefer to remember 03, but we lost 03. Lost in 03. 03-04 was amazing. Like, the Yankees-Red Sox rivalry was incredible. Alright, so, I don't know. So we got 2 more minutes here, guys. Leonard, peace, man. All credit to the Astros. They've really stepped it up. And, again, now the momentum's on their side, and now it's up to Tampa to figure out, all right, how do we win tomorrow? How do we pull this up again? If you're Tampa, get runs early tomorrow. Get the runs. You have to get the runs. You have to stop the bleeding. And if you're Houston, do the opposite. You get runs early, and you put their foot in the throat and end the series. Because I find it hard to believe that Houston, if they come out with like a 2-3-0 lead in the first inning or second inning, I find it hard to believe Tampa's going to come back. So I think if you're Houston, you got to take advantage of this tomorrow. Will they do that? I don't know. It all depends on what happens tomorrow with Morton and McCullens. It'll be a fun. Hopefully it'll be a fun game. Hopefully it'll be an enjoyable game. Hopefully it'll be a legendary game. But tomorrow should be a whole lot of fun for all baseball fans. And I'm very much looking forward to seeing it. And we're gonna recap it right here on the show tomorrow. So that's it for now. If you like what you see, make sure you subscribe down below and hit that bell as well to get all the notifications about all the videos that we're doing here on this channel. We don't know. Well, okay, we might be back tonight if the Braves win. We'll be back tonight. We'll recap Braves-Dodgers, and we will honor the Braves. We'll show you the trophy presentation. We won't be able to show you too much because of the copyright, but we'll talk to you all about the Braves and them getting into the NL World Series for the first time in 25 years. Yeah, I got up at 6 so I can get it. Great. Definitely not a Rick roll. No, this is not a Rick roll. Da 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 da. No, that's one of my favorite songs. Astros cheating, Astros. How do we get people to stop calling us cheaters? We're going to just keep winning championships. Trust us, we know from experience. Look, people are still going to call you cheaters. You just have to ignore it. Ignore the haters. Later, Patriots Nation. Dan H, thank you, my man. Morris, hit the likes. Thank you guys so much. So if the Braves win, we'll be back here later tonight. So come back here. If the Braves don't win, we'll be back tomorrow recapping Braves-Dodgers Game 6 and Astros-Rays Game 7. We are your one-stop shop for baseball postgame right here on this channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys either tonight or tomorrow. Until then, take care. Frankie needs an Astros shirt, not out of the chat. I am not getting it. You're not on my dead body. Thank you guys so much. I will see you guys later tonight or tomorrow. Take care. God bless. Congrats to the Astros. We're going to Game 7 in the American League Championship Series.